First, you need to start by coloring the pieces of your fox's face and the tail. Now that my fox cub is colored, I need to use my scissors to cut the pieces out. So the first thing I'm gonna do is put my thumb in the circle, put my fingers underneath. I'm making sure I have my thumb on the top as I cut, okay? If you try to cut like this with your thumb on the bottom, your wrist is gonna hurt. It's gonna be kind of dangerous. Don't do it that way. Put your thumb on top and then you cut. You may want to just cut straight through the middle to cut your two pieces apart. That will make it easier for you to cut out each piece. So I'm gonna start with the tail. It's the easier one to cut. Take your time and go slow. So open up your scissors, put the paper between the pair of scissors, the scissor blades, and open and close on that line. Stay on the line, just like a car would stay on the road, turning the paper. And I just cut all the way through that, and I'll move that to the side. I'm turning the paper. I'm gonna start at the top right here. And I'm gonna just keep my car or my scissors on the road. Turning the paper and going slow. Baby shark chomps. So that piece is done. I'm gonna put it to the side. I'm not gonna lose it. Now I need to cut my fox's head out. So pick up the paper, because if you don't pick it up, you try to cut like that, it's not gonna work. Pick up the paper, hold it in the hand you don't write with or cut with, and I'm gonna start cutting right here on the side of the face. So again, put the paper in between the blades, close, open, close, open. You have to slide it up. As I open it, I kind of slide that paper back all the way around, so slowly. If you try to cut it out fast, it's not gonna go well. So I don't want this piece hanging off, so I'm just gonna chop that away, and it'll be easier to hold this piece. So do I want to keep cutting this way? No, I don't want to cut off my fox's ears. If it happens, it's okay, we'll fix it, but you really want to not cut the fox's ears. So watch, I'm gonna turn that paper just to cut around the outside of the fox's ears. I want to keep going. I want to cut the face, so I'm gonna turn, keep cutting. Same thing, don't cut your fox's ears. Turn it. I like to cut those pieces off so they're not hanging off and getting in my way. Slowly finish cutting. Very good. Now I have my two pieces, but I also have my scissors. You need to raise your hand so that Ms. Johnson can trade you your pair of scissors for a glue stick. So do that. And then we also want to take all these scraps and put them in the scrap bin or the recycling bin, whichever one I tell you to do when I come to your class. I'm going to put them in the recycling bin because I'm at my house. Now you're gonna have this piece, or I should say these pieces of paper that are stapled together. It's two, so that you can open it and then you can wear it like a headband, just like that. So this is going to be what we glue our fox pieces to. So we're gonna glue the head on it like that. And then we're gonna glue the tail on it like that. So let me go ahead and glue the head of the fox. Now look at this. The ears don't need any glue because the ears are not being glued down to the paper. Only this middle part of the head needs glue. So flip it, take your glue stick, take the cap of it off. Sometimes it's hard, gets a little stuck. And you're gonna put that, not like this so it rolls away, but place it down like that so you don't lose the top. Don't roll it up too much. I know mine looks a little gross, but that's okay. And we're just going to put glue on the face of our fox. Try not to get extra glue on this. If you put glue on the ears, it's fine, it'll dry, but you might get some glue in your hair as you put your hat on. So let's not do that. Flip it over. Try to find the middle of your headband or your hat. Place it down and gently smooth that out. If you see any pieces kind of sticking up like that, you can lift it, stick a little bit of glue, put it back down. There we go. The front is done. So we're gonna flip over to the back. We're gonna put the tail down. But look, this top part of the tail is not glued to anything. It will not be glued to anything. So we don't need glue at the top part of the tail. All we need is glue from the line, you can kind of see it, down, okay? Maybe even a little bit below this zigzag line. If your glue's not doing anything, you may need to roll it up just a tiny bit so it's barely peeking out. Don't roll it up too much or you won't be able to get it back down. Try not to get glue on my orange paper behind it. Once I'm done with my glue stick, I need to definitely put the cap of it back on. Make sure it snaps and give that back to Miss Johnson. Now I'm gonna flip over the tail and I'm going to just stick it down about right there. Give it a gentle massage. And that's it. So your fox is done. If you wanted to, you could color the front of it while it's not on your head so that you would see the tail. But I think I'm just gonna leave it because when you wear it, you'll see the tail on the back, you'll have the face on the front. So let me show you what it looks like on me. Once you have it to this point, you could take your crayons or a marker and draw some different things around your fox. So maybe you want to draw some like leaves. Maybe you want to write your name. You could write it on the front or on the back. You could write it on the front, up here maybe, over here, whatever you want to do. You can decorate it however you want because this is your hat that you get to take home today. So that's it.